Boxing Truth here, back with another video. Let's talk about the big news that broke, that there are feelers coming out for the fight everybody wants to see, for the biggest fight in the world of boxing right now. There's no fight that's bigger on the planet, and that is Fury versus Joshua. That is the holy grail of the heavyweight division when it comes to matchups. That's the fight that all of boxing wants to see. Only the Wilder fanboys are interested in the third fight because somehow they're delusional enough to think that Wilder, with the abilities he currently has, can somehow change his style completely, which is what's going to be needed if he's going to win a third fight with Fury. Only Wilder fanboys want to see the third fight, hoping and praying somehow Wilder lands a big right hand and Fury falls to the canvas, gets flattened on the canvas. But it ain't gonna happen. There's no need to see Fury whip Wilder's ass for a third time. It's only gonna get worse for Deontay. He can't fight on the inside. He can't get the bigger man off of him. Fury just has his number. He knows the style of how to beat him. He knows he just has to step to Deontay, get inside the range of the right hand, maul him, rough him up, walk him down, and whoop his ass, just like he did in the second fight. Deontay Wilder should step aside. I know it's going to be difficult. It's too much pride. It'll be embarrassing. But the boxing fans won't really mind at all if he steps aside. I mean, his fans will be devastated. They'll probably turn their back on him. But yeah, I really want to see Wilder get his ass whooped again. We've already seen it. We've seen it twice. We know what's going to happen. This fight, I know Fury is considered the favorite, as high as a 2-1 favorite. But it's a different fight. It's a different matchup. It's different styles. Of course, Fury would be the favorite. But Joshua brings more tools to the table compared to Wilder. Brings a different style. There's just a lot of different variables when it comes to this fight on how exactly Tyson Fury, if he was to fight Joshua, is going to win. This is a fight the boxing world wants to see, and it could be done. Absolutely, a deal can be made for Wilder to step aside. So Wilder, just do the smart thing. Collect a big-ass fee, probably as high as what Mike Tyson paid Lennox Lewis to step aside so he can, when he cherry-picked Holyfield, who he thought was done, which is why he chose that fight. That's probably what's going to take for Wilder to step aside, that type of substantial fee. But a deal could be made. He gets a big sum of money, plus a guarantee, a promise, a writing and contract that he can fight the winner sometime next year. It's that simple. Get another fight in the meantime. You know, fight a Charles Martin type of opponent. See where he's at. See if he can have another big time performance, another knockout highlight reel against a Charles Martin type opponent, and then fight the winner of Fury Joshua. And if it's Anthony Joshua that emerges as victorious, he'll have a hell of a lot better chance of beating Joshua and becoming heavyweight champion for the second time. He's never going to beat Fury, but he has a better chance of beating Joshua if Joshua somehow pulls off an upset. So, a lot of things to consider here for Deontay. Collective check, get a comeback fight in, get the promise that he'll fight the winner sometime next year, and hope and praise Joshua beats Tyson Fury. That's what Deontay Wilder should do. Pulev can be dealt with. Top Rank has interest in Pulev, and if Joshua has to give up the IBF strap to make this big fight happen with Fury, then so be it. Who gives a shit about the IBF? Pulev will be considered a paper champion, whoever he fights for that IBF title. The next highest available contender in the rankings, which I don't know right now. No one would give a shit about who becomes IBF champion. If that's the case, Joshua will be stripped of the title. But, the IBF follows their rules. But they'll be that stupid if they were to lose out on the sanctioning fee for a potential Joshua Fury mega fight. It's the perfect time for both of these guys to take the fight. Both in their early 30s. Both still in their primes. Both defeated Klitschko. Two contrasting styles. Be a very interesting fight. And I wouldn't count Anthony Joshua out. So Deontay, do the right thing and step aside. Take that step aside money, get a comeback fight, and then fight the winner. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.